loud, but just draw a quick sketch. Where do you think his stomach is in his whole body? Where do you think his stomach? Okay? The mouse will be all pushed down to his stomach eventually, okay? So about where his stomach is, and some of you have timers and stuff, it might be good.
Is that white one also gonna eat a white mouse?
I'm just gonna feed the one to here now, and then 6 hour I'll feed the white one. But that one's gonna, this one's gonna eat 2
It's gonna
mice.
eat both of them?
Yeah, it's
That's cool.
He's hungry.
Oh my.
Hasn't eaten for almost a month.
Sure.
I only feed him about once a month. Okay, I gotta see if these are. Yeah.
They have to be wet?
They have to be warmed up. These were frozen mice. As soon as it gets it in his mouth, I'll back away and people can come here, but don't. Okay, now my rule, do not, ooh, he's smelling the mouse here. He's really hungry. Now don't move. They don't have very good eyesight, but don't move around much. And cardboard is a good, if you have a pet mouse, having something that it eats on all the time, so it associates the cardboard with food, and then you don't have to worry about them biting. Now normally in the wild, the mouse would be moving, right? And the snake then would track it down with its smell, with its tongue. And then it would strike it. Its teeth are like little, and don't move too much. He tends to let go after he thinks it's dead. And then he'll back away and then look around. If you're moving, then he might come after you. But his teeth are like little cactus thorns. They're not very big. Just to the side here. Normally, he's a constrictor. I didn't want to get him too excited, but if I would have wiggled the mouse around, he would have, here, let me just show you. See, the mouse is still alive? If it's still alive, see how he's all of a sudden squeezing it?
That is awesome.
Okay? And they're constrictors, no poison, just squeeze until you can't move your diaphragm anymore. You know, your lungs don't suck air in. It's your diaphragm goes down and it creates lower pressure inside your body, and then the air flows in those bags and fills up. And then, of course, your diaphragm goes back up again, the air goes out. So, how many of you are horseback riders? Horses have a trick to have you fall off, right? They suck in a bunch of air, and then the saddle's on, and then you get on the horse, and then they let out the air in the saddle. So what are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to knee the horse in the stomach.
Give them a good, and then pull that, right? And you pull that tightening of the saddle together, and then the horse won't be able to get slide you off. If a mouse starts squeezing you to death, you could hold your, a snake, you could hold your breath, right? Well, but the thing is, you have to let air out. Now the air is being pushed, you can't suck anymore. And pretty soon you're not going to be able to suck any more air in, you see, and because it's going to keep squeezing you.
Oh my gosh, he's just swallowing it whole?
That's what snakes do.
But how does it fit? How does it fit in that little...
His jaw isn't connected to his upper jaw.
It's he unhinges.
But it's bigger than his jaw.
He unhinges his jaw.
Oh my
Now
gosh.
here's my question while you're watching, because it takes me a while. How do I know that that's a male snake? You know already. Okay, just hold, we'll let the expert tell somebody. How do I know that that's a male snake? Is it because the female's cuter?
Yeah.
It just falls off
Bigger? You know, sometimes that's the way it is, but you know what? In a lot of species, the females are the biggest. When I go fishing, I don't care about the male fish. I want the female fish, they're the big ones. World record fish are females. In the reptile world, some of the males are bigger, but sometimes the females are the bigger. Okay, you won't have to worry about him now. He won't belt to, he won't let go until, once he gets down to the tail, then I'd be careful.
my
But if you want to get a
gosh.
little bit closer up, you could.
Oh my gosh, everybody's just.
You want to get a little closer?
It's like the paparazzi.
So do you keep this
Are they
snake
too,
in-
yeah, you may be a little bit too close here. Why isn't it
Somebody else can
choking?
see too.
What do snakes have that Other animals don't have, so it does not choke with that big giant thing in its throat. Yeah.
Nose, well, it has nostrils.
What the heck is?
Okay.
Its tail's sticking
nostrils
out.
too, though.
Oh, this is so
Yeah.
It's got the tail sticking out.
Elephant's drooling.
Yeah, that's kind of it too, but still,
you wanna wax
we
it?
would choke to death. Does anyone know? When it's about ready to swallow, is it down to its tail?
Yeah.
Okay, you people watch, you're gonna see like a little straw underneath its tongue. Is when it opens its mouth. It's a breathing hole, it's a tube, like if I went like this, lift my tongue up, I'd have a little tube there to breathe out of. Okay, don't move too much, I gotta get the other mouse, I don't want him to come after you. Now, once he gets down to
You're gonna feed it two mouse?
it's like you eat 2 turkeys in one
Oh, is
sitting.
the mouse way back
Okay, don't,
there?
no, careful.
Back up, people.
He doesn't sense it.
Look at it, kitty kitty.
See, they don't have very good eyesight. Reptiles don't have the greatest eyesight.
Just play with him for a little bit. He looks like he's in a knot.
Yeah, he does. How do they not get in a knot?
Whoa.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Just leave it there.
How long did it take him to swallow the first one? Did anyone keep track?
Close to 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Exactly? 5 minutes or 4 minutes and 32 seconds or time this one?
Okay.
My guess this one will be way faster because now his jaws have been separated. And they can pop their jaw.
It started at 5 minutes and 13 seconds.
And then watch how he pushes it down. I mean, they don't have a hand to shove it down their throat.
Wait a sec, what the second mouse go?
So where's the other one?
It's right there in the stomach. It's big. Big part.
Well, it's not quite in its stomach yet. So I want to get this one in his mouth right away. Now you can watch him push the other one down.
So now it's gonna keep, after you feed him like this, he's not gonna move, right?
He doesn't want it. He'll crawl underneath there for about a week.
A week? So you feed him once a week?
At home, I feed him about once a month.
Oh, just 2 mouse once a month?
But I'll feed him during the school year about once every 2 weeks. I'll feed him because the kids want to see him. See now, First Hour gets to see him. See, contest. First Hour had the second most amount of Kleenex boxes.
Oh,
And now Sixth Hour gets to see the white snake eat, and then in 2 weeks from now, we'll do 2 more.
you bring your python?
I should bring that big one.
You don't have a big one. How many snakes do you have?
2.
No, he's got like 10 in his house.
I should, let me see if I got.
I don't wanna be his neighbor.
I wanna see if I got, I don't think I have it here, I can't leave the snake to look.
If
I might
they
have
come
it.
loose, wow, what city do you live in?
If he gets loose, he'll come right back to here.
Oh, well, how is he gonna know?
They remember where they go.
There's not any mice laying around, he'll know he comes here for food.
Oh, maybe I should have him outside to eat my mouse under my grass.
See, they call these corn snakes
Mhm.
down in Florida. Some people used to think that they caused, they're in the corn all the time, but why were they in the corn? Eating the mice. Okay, you people in the front here, now be very, I want to, just don't move, okay? You might wanna back up just a teeny bit with your hands. I want you to be able to see him push it down. And then I'm gonna come in there, sneak underneath your picture, so in case he, yeah, you'll see him push it with his body. In the wild, if it's hunting, they get excited for the hunt and they actually salivate in their mouth a little bit, and that helps them swallow a dry mouse down. I put them in warm water for 2 reasons. One is to warm the mouse up, because without body heat, a cold mouse would be harder to digest. Secondly, a little moisture on the mouse helps it swallow it better. Okay? Now you people in the front, you'll be able to see that little tube when he opens his mouth up.
I saw it. I can't see it.
It's a little breathing tube.
So what about if you put a third mouse if she eats?
He would, I've fed as many as 3, but I don't wanna power feed them. See how he pushes it down?
That took him about 3 minutes, 13 seconds.
3 minutes, 13 seconds. To put a mouse down. That's like you going to have your Thanksgiving dinner and eat the whole thing. You know what? I'm a little bit nervous about it. He's still. Okay, if you want to gently let me just I have to pick it up, I'm sorry. I just don't want to bite anybody. Not like you would die or anything, but the story would get around school. Next thing you know, the health department would come, and then they'd come in my room and they'd empty my room of all living creatures except for you guys.
Does he have fangs?
What?
Does he have fangs?
No, he has a layer of teeth, a whole bunch of, almost like my snake, or the fish skeleton, or the fish head there. Lots of little teeth angled inward, and they're about the size of a cactus, because when he bit me, the one, oops, here. When he bit me the one time, he didn't want to let go, and his teeth are angled inward, and I was more worried he was going to get hurt if I yanked him off, so I had to be careful with that. But it's not like it hurt.
You should let him bite you.
Let him bite me.
He's like,
Okay, he's almost got the mice down to his stomach. So he's still pushing a little bit.
I can't tell where his mouth is.
Well, don't put it up there though. Very close. It's about 1/3 of the way down. It's amazing, isn't it? There's 2 mice in there and you don't hardly see.
Look at it.
He's still kind of pushing it. There's some mice that are egg eaters and they have